It's Alt Nation. I'm Tatiana, live from Bottle Rock, Napa Valley, sitting with my pal Daniel Armbruster from Joywave. Dan, how are you?
Oh, I'm so good.
Are you so happy to be here?
Yes, it's nice to have purpose again and do things.
It's good to feel things again, right?
Yeah, I haven't flown, since things got not good.
This was my first flight too.
It was a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I didn't think that wearing a mask that long was going to hurt, but I felt okay COVID-wise, and I wasn't sure that I would.
It was painful. So I wore one of those surgical masks the entire time, and I only had an hour flight coming up from LA. I can't imagine coming from New York.
Yeah, we came from Rochester, so we had to change planes. I've been complaining about this in interviews all day. There's never any direct flights to Rochester, which I think, and 3 other people in my band think, should be a thing. So that's 4 people who think that should exist.
Majority rules.
Majority rules.
Let's let the airports know.
I haven't heard anyone say otherwise.
So this is your guys' first official show back.
Yes.
How are you guys feeling about it? Because you have new music that we've never seen performed live.
Yeah, so how we're feeling about it, I'm really not sure. I remember an early show for us where we were opening for the Killers, and they had not played. Yeah, sorry, let me just set that right there. They hadn't practiced or done any shows in 2 years, and I remember talking to Ronnie before the show, and he said, "There's going to be a lot of jazz tonight." So I'm just thinking
going
about
with it.
Yeah, I totally meant to do that. So will it be good? I don't know.
Dude.
Will it be fun?
Hell
yes. And that's what really counts as of this morning when I decided.
I love it. And I know you guys put out Every Window is a Mirror just not too long ago. And I did read somewhere that there were songs that you have recorded and done that were not on that EP. Are you giving us a little sneak peeky to something new?
Yeah, so that's really just we haven't formally announced anything, but I'll tell you since we're so close.
Nobody, it's just you and me here.
There's it's really just 4 songs coming early from the next record. Basically, the last record, Possession, came out March 13th, 2020, which I don't know if you remember, was a terrible day.
I don't think I've heard anything about March 2020 at all.
Right, and we were talking about this earlier, what was the big song of the summer last year? Because as far as I remember, it was just silence and podcasts and crying, and that was it.
Nothing was real.
No.
It was like a fever dream.
So it was like you put the record out the first day and just everyone's like, oh no, we're gonna die. And so not a great environment for putting out your art that you spent 2 years making. So we just kind of hid in the studio during that time, and music for me makes sense when other things don't.
Right.
So I just hid and worked on that.
These have been Danisms, live at SiriusXM.
How about that? Hey, how do we get a channel? I wanted to talk to you about that, because I know you got Pearl Jam, you got the Dave Matthews Band channel, you got the Joywave channel. How did it feel when I said it? Did it feel like it was something you wanted to do?
It rolled off the tongue.
It feels like it should be. It feels like it should be there. And now with the next record coming, there's 4 albums worth of stuff that you can play. Well, I've got bootlegs.
I'm thinking we'll work on that, but for now we can rename it the stage, the Joy Stage that you're performing on tonight.
The Joy Stage. Okay. Well, here's an idea. What if we record tonight's Joywave performance and we play it on Alt Nation over and over again for a couple days, and we try it out to see how a Joywave station would be versus a Pearl Jam station?
Well, here's the thing. You don't have to convince me too much. I'll say yes, but I don't know. I'm going to defer to Regan. He makes the big decisions around here.
Okay, I will ask him on the way out.
Dan, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You have to be at the stage in just a few minutes. But
no.
How awful. Not to be too stalkery.
Yeah.
But I saw you guys were at In-N-Out last night, and I'm a West Coaster, so I must ask, In-N-Out or Shake Shack? There's only one answer.
Oh man, you're right, and it's Shake Shack. But when
security?
But when In-N-Out is a 5-foot walk from your hotel, and that's definitely how it got decided. But I also knew that if we posted that, people would be like, it's such a thing.
You have to do it when you're on the West Coast.
Yeah, we haven't done it in several years, but it did certainly make sense last night, and it was pretty good. Now I have a question for you as a West Coaster.
Okay.
Does animal style always mean cheese on your fries?
You can ask for it without cheese. cheese?
See, because I
What's the point, though?
Well, I'm lactose intolerant is the point. And how dare you? How dare you disrespect me? But I thought the animal style was just like the Thousand Island dressing stuff on the fries.
No, it's Thousand Island sauce, grilled onions, and cheese.
Yeah,
Slab
so
of cheese.
I kind of like ate around it and threw them in the garbage. And then, but I went back in because I support small businesses like In-N-Out, and I purchased a second order of fries.
Doing the Lord's work.
That's right.
On this Bottle Rock weekend.
That's right.
Dan, thank you so much for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.